Hey guys, it's GoldeeJR back with another live stream. Last week we got revenge on the Chiefs in the conference championship game. And it's time for the final game of Patriots Franchise Season 5 against the 11 and 6 Seattle Seahawks. This is a Super Bowl, uh, 49? I don't know how Roman numerals work. I think it is Super Bowl 49. Okay, what's Super Bowl 49? All right, I do know some Roman numerals. This is a Super Bowl 49 rematch. Last time, the iconic play. Seahawks at like the 1 yard line decided to throw the ball instead of giving it to Marshawn Lynch. Will an equally heartbreaking outcome occur in Super Bowl 62, 13 years later? But we got a lot of things to do before the actual Super Bowl game. Uh, First of all, let's review the playoffs. The first round, we didn't play, but the Seahawks did. They defeated the Vikings in convincing fashion, 13-31. Sam Howell didn't have a great game, but Lacey had a worse game. Kenneth Walker's been a beast for him all season. He almost had 9 yards per carry, 3 rushing touchdowns. Then in the divisional round, we defeated the Jaguars 34-17. Britt had an amazing day. Middlebrook did well, and Barber 2 receiving touchdowns, where the Seahawks upset the Cowboys 21-14. Sam Howell 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Kenneth Walker with another amazing day, over 100 yards. And in the conference championship game, the Patriots defeat the Chiefs 31-21. Britt puts up 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, which means she had 0 picks the entire playoffs. In the entire playoffs, Pittman puts up a total of 3 touchdowns and over 100 scrimmage yards. And then it was number 5 seed Seahawks against number 7 seed Giants. The Seahawks win 27-20. Well, by the end of the third quarter, they were up like 24-10. But the Giants almost came back. Failed to, though. Sam Howell only threw what? Did we just see him throw 3 total touchdowns in the entire playoffs? Pretty good completion percentage. Walker ran for over 100 yards every single playoff game. And he's looking to dominate the Patriots here in Super Bowl 62. All right. Now it's time for the yearly awards. MVP? What? Terrell Britt got robbed. The man that went 17-0 with 48 total touchdowns and 5,000 total yards didn't win MVP. That's crazy. He did have 11 interceptions, but he was first in every statistic other than that. No, wait, did he have 200 total? Yeah, he did. Wait. Ooh, no, he was just short, I think, of, he had 152, like 4,990 total yards and 48 total touchdowns. And he didn't win this MVP. Mahomes, who had less total yards, only 40 total touchdowns, probably because of his worst completion percentage. The only statistic he did better than Mahomes in, than Britton was passer, not even passer rating actually. So he didn't know. The only statistic that Mahomes did better than Terrell Britton was interceptions. Yet Patrick Mahomes is awarded the MVP instead. Terrell Britt just got robbed. How do you have 50,000? What, no, what, 5,000, nearly 5,000 total yards, hundreds of yards more than him, 8 more total touchdowns than him, and because you have a little bit more interceptions, you have one MVP. I don't know. I think in real life, Britt definitely wins it, but unfortunately, we win Coach of the Year at 17-0. And even if you don't count the stats, we have the better record. We were at 17-0. And usually, the MVP goes to the most valuable player. And I'm telling you, we're not going 17-0 without Terrell Britt. Offensive Player of the Year, Britt is number 6 on this one. It's Amari Barber, of course. Defensive Player of the Year, Rob Austin finally wins it, much deserved. It took him a while. He needed the sacks. They didn't give it to the man with 12 interceptions, though, which is kind of surprising. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Philip McCoy. Defensive Rookie of the Year, we didn't really have any defensive rookies playing. Best QB goes to Britt, though. Okay. But those games like to make it hard to win MVP, but I don't get how you win Best QB and don't win Best MVP. Best running back, Middlebrooks was actually second. I'm surprised he even got that far, but Isaiah Pacheco from the Chiefs wins it. Best receiver, of course, Amari Barber. Best offensive lineman goes to Carl Swinton, which on our team, I probably would have given it to Joe Thuney, but I'm completely fine with Carl Swinton, too. Best defensive lineman, we didn't really have anybody with a lot of sacks this year. Best linebacker, of course, the Defensive Player of the Year, Rob Austin. Best defensive back, the interception leader, Christian Gonzalez. Best kicker, Chad Ryland, for like the second year in a row. Dude, how do we not win MVP? That is absolutely insane. But, of course, on the Seahawks, I'm just looking for Seahawks players. Kenneth Walker wins Offensive Player of the Year and Best Running Back. So the two Offensive Player of the Years are facing off against each other. So that's very interesting. Kenneth Walker and Amari Barber. So we got upgrading player. Oh, people are probably going to depth trades, maybe, but I don't think so. Actually, Christian Gonzalez is going to hit 99 overall before the Super Bowl game. Gets 2 tackle. Amari Barber, yeah, there's not much else he can really do. He's already the best he can really be, up to 96. Gets a trucking of all things. Rob Austin up the X Factor? Maybe? No. Didn't go off the X Factor. Okay, I'm a little bit surprised by that, to be honest. I thought that was like a guarantee. Philip McCoy, neither does he go up to anything. We'll give him physical. Up to an 80. Well, that gives him an ability slot. Yep. You can give him something. Not return man, that's not happening. Reach for it. Well, actually, shorten your lead's probably better for Philip McCoy here. And Chad Ryland stays start development. He needs accuracy. One kick accuracy. So you gotta look at our team before you play this game, right? Oh, Middlebrooks on the superstar though. He didn't win any awards, but they gave it to him anyway. Bo Middlebrooks up the superstar before his final game. Goal line back. I don't know about that. We'll take reach for it. I feel like that's gonna be good. Yeah, she'll probably keep it. I don't really see anything else I really want. So he'll keep those 2 abilities. Everything else stays the same though on offense. And on defense, let's see. Peppers goes up to X Factor. I think that's it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. I mean, I didn't even expect Peppers to go up, but he did do very well. That's 4 defensive backs now with X Factor. Kind of insane. Let's see here. I think everything else is good. I mean, that has to be the most robbed MVP. Like, if I just showed y'all a blind stat, would y'all take the QB with 4,990 total yards, 48 total touchdowns, and 11 picks, or would you take the 40 total touchdowns, like the 700? I think it was 4,800 for Patrick Mahomes. And then you also add in the records, 17-0 versus what were they, like 12-5, and you give it to the guy who I don't think you ever can give MVP. If a QB ever makes their team go 17-0, I don't think I would care at all what their stat line was, unless it was absolutely terrible somehow, which of course they're not. The 17-0. I am always picking him for MVP. Um, First team 1972 undefeated season. We're locked in, yes sir. We're locked in. I don't care what the stat was, but we're locked in, baby. Ain't nothing like Super Bowl weekend. The Seahawks actually built a pretty good team, 87 overall. Came in as the 5 seed, ended up winning every playoff game. This is crazy. I mean, I was really just expecting. I thought there was a chance since Mahomes had way less turnovers. I was like, there's no man values turnovers so much that they would take him, even though Britt had like a all-time great season with 10 yards away from 5,000 total yards and 2 touchdowns away from 50 total. He had 8 more touchdowns than Patrick Mahomes, and they didn't give it to him because Mahomes threw 4 picks. We had worse passer rating and worse completion. Literally, the only stat Patrick Mahomes had better than Terrell Britt was rushing yards and interceptions. And you can count attempts, I guess, but who counts them if they don't have more completion percentage? The only stats Mahomes had better were rushing yards and completion. And interceptions. Every other stat you can name, Terrell Britt had better, even record. Just think it's a little bit crazy, all right? But here we go. Super Bowl. I guess we might as well upgrade these guys since this is the last game. Who wants to upgrade? Bruce Day and Terrell Middlebrooks. Well, there's nothing else to do but to get into it. Last time we were in the Super Bowl was against the Cowboys, and this time it's Seattle. The 100th live stream of Patriots Franchise. This franchise started 6 months ago.
It's the Seahawks and the Pats coming up next.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the
Super Bowl Tampa Bay.
New England Patriots taking on the NFC champions. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. It's been a good season for them so far. They're just looking to keep that momentum going forward.
They like their record.
Can we make the first ever 20-0 season a reality? Britt is playing with a chip on his shoulder, the most robbed MVP of all time. The Seahawks will receive maybe one of the worst QBs in the Super Bowl of all time. I mean, you gotta be honest. He's probably the worst QB in the Super Bowl of all time, going against the robbed MVP. But then again, Super Bowl rematch, anything can happen. Howell will start as the kick is away in Super Bowl 62. Alexander takes a knee. That's Jerry Alexander. Here's Sam Howell.
At the 25. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession.
3,855 yards, 29 touchdowns, 14 picks. Not a terrible stat line, but that's not really a guy you expect to make the Super Bowl. But nonetheless, he has. And now he's in the biggest game of his career. If there's any time to play his best ball, it's today. And it's a short throw on the first play. And he's down after again a 7. On the first catch, that's Pinkney. That's what I'm calling him, Pinkney. It's 2nd and 3 after the 7-yard grab. That's 3 tight ends, but it's still play action. And he's taking a shot wide open. It's Pinkney! Out of bounds, the Patriots 43. I don't understand how Jabril Peppers let him get that wide open. He just never... Oh, and he gets bumped by J.C. Horn. Just a defensive breakdown for the Patriots. The worst passing offense in the league. 1st and 10. And now it's Walker who's shot down in the backfield. Is Marte Mapu, longtime New England Patriot. Now second and long after the first negative loss here for the Seahawks. And now it's short for Njigba, and he's fighting his way a yard shy. It'll be 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
And Howell will throw. He's got his guy, but Alexander drops it. He heard Gonzalez's footsteps. And it'll be 4th and 1. But this is the Super Bowl. The Seahawks are going to go for it. And it is dropped again! Gonzalez in coverage again! And the Seahawks first drive puts up nothing. And now the robbed MVP, Terrell Britt, the MVP runner-up, hitting the field on his 2nd Super Bowl. Putting up nearly 5,000 yards, 48 touchdowns. He did have a few turnovers though, but probably Patrick wasn't the MVP award. But he avenged that by defeating Patrick Mahomes last week in the conference championship. And his first throw goes for Cooper, and it's a gain of 6. And that'll be 2nd down. Last week, Pittman put up 3 touchdowns. Wait, was that the game against? I think it was the game against the Chiefs. And here is Pittman. Ronald Pittman's first carry goes for a gain of 14. And this drive will gain the Seahawks territory on their first drive. But they need to finish this drive. You saw the Seahawks could not finish. They went for it on 4th and 1, didn't get it. And now it's Middlebrooks on 1st and 10. He gets 3. Patriots looking for their 8th Super Bowl. Yep, 6 of them won by Brady. 1 of them won by their current QB, Terrell Britt. Middlebrooks, no gain. What a tackle by Pettis. It'll be 3rd and 3. And Britt on 3rd down. He's got a man named Barber. He made the grab, and he's down at the 2. Barber stunned on him. What a play. That's all about trust from the QB receiver duo, Britt and Barber. Just an absolute dot. Devin Witherspoon in coverage, and they just barely bring him down. That's Jamal Adams with the tackle. And now the Patriots, this man had, 19 rushing touchdowns on the season. It's Terrell Middlebrooks. He's in, untouched. The Patriots strike first in the Super Bowl 62. This could have at least been 7-3 if the Seahawks decided to kick the field goal. Ryland's kick, he was the best kicker award, and it's good. 6 plays, 66 yards. I believe the Patriots struck first in their first Super Bowl, in Britt's first Super Bowl as well.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they.
I mean, the Patriots are already leading in Super Bowl wins. They had 6 to the Steelers 6, but now since Britt won one, they are now the leaders in Super Bowls. But then now they can win 8. But number 7 is trying to prevent that with number 9 in the backfield. And Jigba makes his first catch. His last one was a drop, but I think it's his 2nd catch. But either way, it's only a gain of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 8. I expect more carries for the best running back, maybe the best running back in the NFC. Actually, he's best running back in the NFC, maybe the best running back in the league. Walker, but this one's another throw. They just keep letting Howell throw the football, and it's Pinckney again. And both the offensive players of the years are playing this week. It's Barber versus Walker. Walker's first carry went for loss of yardage, and this one can only get one. The Patriots, one of the maybe the best run defense in the league, shutting that one down. Second and 9, 3 receivers to the right, Alexander and Jigba and Metcalf. And now it's thrown, almost intercepted. Marte Mapu dropped it, and that's not his first dropped interception of the year, I'll tell you that. Patriots not happy. They'll get the Patriots. The Seahawks get another chance. This is 3rd and 9. You should give Peppers X Factor instead of Nate Hobbs. And he's sacked. Keon White and Bruce Day. And now Howell will have to punt. Both drives for them now going for nothing. They'll punt to Mecole Hardman, who has 2 kick return touchdowns on the year. And he's got a good one. Swerving. Oh, making a move down at the 40. Making it a short field for Terrell Britt and his team. And I say Terrell Britt and his team very literally, as he absolutely, when he plays well, the Patriots win. It's that simple. Middlebrooks cuts inside on first down and gets 6. Both these teams have to travel very far to South Florida. Seahawks across the country, and I mean that actually literally. Seattle, Washington, look at the map. Seattle, Washington from Tampa Bay. Terrell Middlebrooks gets another big carry. 5 for 28 and a touchdown to start. He was actually second, I believe, for best running back. And let's be honest here. We want to see more carries for Walker. He has 2 in his first 2 drives. And Middlebrooks' second drive isn't even over yet. He already has 5 carries. On first down is Likely, who just keeps improving under the Patriots. And that'll be the end of the first quarter of the Super Bowl. Only 3 more games to go for the season. Seahawks down by 7. They need a huge stop on the Patriots here. Yeah, the Patriots have to travel far too, but there's nowhere near as far as a trip from Seattle to Tampa Bay. Actually, now I want to know exactly how long. Flight from Seattle to Tampa Bay. Well, they have what? I'll find just how long it will take. Five hours, and now let's compare that to New England. Compared to only 3 hours for the Patriots. And sure, it doesn't sound like a long time, but that travel does affect your game. They've probably been here for a while, which the Super Bowl's been preparing for a while. But either way, wasn't easy for either team to get here. On first and 10, a screen. McCoy fighting against Witherspoon. He gets a gain of 6. These teams did not play each other earlier in the year. Middlebrooks got the first on another good carry. These teams did not play each other last year. I mean, this year. Now it's first and 10. It's another give for Middlebrooks, who cuts right up the middle and gets a gain of 9. They spread the Seahawks defensive backs out, and that led to an easy run right up the middle. Now second and short at the 6. It's Middlebrooks again, and he scores again. 2 in the first half for Terrell Middlebrooks. Having a career game. The as the Patriots take a 2-score lead. I mean, their Chiefs game was a 10-point game. Their Jaguars game was a 17-point game. The Seahawks need to prevent this from getting out of hand quickly in Raymond James Stadium. And it's the Seahawks' turn again. Alexander isn't going to return this one either. We want to see Kenneth Walker. That's my main takeaway. We want to see some Kenneth Walker.
Down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work?
And oh, he's dropped. What a hit by Austin, delivered on Pinckney. Another throw from Seattle here. Not trying to depend on Walker, but you might have to at this point. Howell, 5 of 9.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
And it's a play action. Taking a shot. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. Off to the races. Out of bounds. Falling right beside his coach at the Seahawks 35. And I do remember the Patriots beat the Cowboys 35-14 in their last Super Bowl. Now this one's getting ugly as well. Seahawks continue to just throw the ball willy-nilly. Middlebrooks another carry. His 9th goes for 4. Pittman on his 2nd carry, 3rd carry gets 3, and it'll be 3rd and 3.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And his play action, Britt. Short for Middlebrooks. He's got a first down out of bounds at the 15. Britt is 5 of 5, only throwing when necessary, and is starting off very well for him. The Patriots continue to pound the Seahawks on offense. And Middlebrooks, this carry goes for no gain. Edwards pretty happy with that one, reeling him in.
Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
4 receivers out wide now for the Patriots. Pittman stuffed in the backfield again. This time, not again, but last time there was no game. This time it was short game. I mean, lost actually. It'll be 3rd and 11 at the 16. Britt starting the run. Can he get there? Yes, he can! A 12-yard run that gets him to the 4. We've seen Britt do things with his legs all late in this year. And that one works out to perfection, making it 1st and goal at the 4. 15 runs so far for the Patriots. And Pittman stuffed down short at the loss of 1 there. And now Michael Wenu, the right tackle, is working his leg out with the trainer, making it 2nd and goal.
Take a look, and we will take a short break. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Now this is going to be a quarterback draw.
And Britt, yeah, that's just that. But QB draws, I don't know why I'm calling it the Super Bowl. What was this? What hamstring for Britt? I mean, I knew. But like, why does he do all this? No, I'm not cutting. I'm just holding up, and he just does all this for some reason. Like, I thought he should immediately start moving up, but instead he does that? I don't know what control movement indicates that. It'll be 3rd and goal now for the Patriots after another loss of yardage. Britt will throw. It's a screen for Pittman. He cuts inside, cuts back out, and he's just short. The Patriots hurry up offense. Look at this. They're aggressive as ever. At the 1, it's Pittman. He scores! 3 rushing touchdowns for the Patriots in the first half. And much like their game against the Chiefs, they're up to a 21-point lead. That was a very long drive, especially for only going 34 yards. It went for 4 minutes.
So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
That hurry-up offense completely disheveled the Seahawks, who expected to at least get some time before they went for it. Maybe put in Middlebrooks, but no, they keep going with Pittman, and it goes perfectly. They've got to get some sort of offense going here. They want to win this Super Bowl. And now Kenneth Walker, exactly what I wanted them to give him the football, and now it's a big carry. Marshall Malcolm could not find him at all. A gain of 29. And what took them so long to give the ball to their best player? I wonder. It's play action again. He's sacked again. Keon White went unblocked off the blitz, and now it's 2nd and 16 as momentum goes right back to New England's side. And now Kenneth Walker on the receiving game will get 5, 3rd, and 11. Hurry up offense as the time is ticking in this first half. And he is sacked! Took a shot from Bruce Day. Steele was there as well. And they're going to punt as time expires in this first half.
As he'll kick it away for the second time.
Bunts right ahead. Miko Hardman.
Hardman on the return.
I love that they ran it for big yardage with Kenneth Walker and then immediately went back to throwing the football. I don't get what the mentality here for the Seahawks. Just keep throwing. Kind of reminds me of that one Super Bowl play where they kept throwing the ball. Even though, I mean, they threw the ball at the one, even though they had Marshawn Lynch. Now they have another great running back they're not giving the ball to.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had. Right. Those guys have it in.
Throw on the run. It's caught by Barber. Patriots will get the ball back.
Always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Here's 2nd and 7.
Wasting quite a lot of time. They're not focusing on getting any points here in this final drive. And it's a give to Pittman. He's short of the first down, but it doesn't matter to the New England. They're perfectly happy with going straight to halftime. They are up by 21. Looking to put this game away in the final 18 minutes.
Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. These two teams have had plenty of extra time to make their
Yeah, absolutely no halftime for the Super Bowl. Okay, well, let's go with Florida winning. Let's just run the ball.
Here's Brandon and Charles.
For them, don't medium view. They haven't completed anything from there. I'll be back in a second, guys.
Thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Alright, I'm back. Patriots looking to put this game on ice and claim their 8th Super Bowl title. Hardman returns, and he is down at the 22.
The Patriots going to take over here to start quarter number 3. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went.
Middlebrooks breaks a tackle. Here we go. Another big game for him. This time it's 8. Man's dominating. Second and 2. Philip McCoy running over Witherspoon. Britt now 8 of 8 for 92. McCoy's second grab of the Super Bowl in his first ever season. He won Offensive Rookie of the Year. Congratulations to him. Trying to get a Super Bowl ring to pair along with that. Middlebrooks again. Up the middle. Can only get 2. Patriots would love to just waste 4 more minutes in this drive. And now Pittman shut down here by number 30. Simpson once again has been pretty good in the run game to this point. And it'll be 3rd and 6.
I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough.
And now the screen is shut down by the Seahawks. It's a loss of a few, and it's going to be Pettis again. Shutting down the screen, the Patriots will punt. Great blocking from the Seahawks punt team, but it's just going to be a touchback anyway.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half.
Now Howell's first drive of the half, he put 0 in the first. And now he's pressured immediately, just takes a shot, but Metcalf has got it! What a way to find the football and get a huge gain of 22. Howell now at their own 42-yard line. And he'll throw again. It's short and it's behind Metcalf. Horn was in coverage and Horn's talking smack. Howell maybe getting the playoff jitters in the final game of the season. It feels like the Patriots defense had his number all day. And it's Pinckney again, just short. It'll be 3rd and 2. He's over 50 yards.
Come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Howell looking to throw again.
And it's a short route for Pinckney. He's got the first. His 6th reception. He's caught 2/3 of Howell's throws. Well, 2/3 of his completed catches. Howell under wraps again and is intercepted. The man with 12 on the year is Christian Gonzalez up to the Seahawks 41. And that's 2 for the Patriots. This game just keeps going worse for Seattle. Now Patriots get to waste even more time. Middle Brooks gets 9. Up to 70 on 13 carries. Now 2nd and short. Pittman got the first. They're completely fine with running the ball, wasting time here. This all started when in Britt's rookie season, they went 9-8 and just barely missed the playoffs by 1 or 2 spots. Since then, he always played like he had something to prove. Won the Super Bowl the year after. Didn't have the best year last year. Not really first round exit, but their first round. And now this year he put up a really MVP deserving year that he didn't end up receiving. And now a field is picked off! What a jump! And the Seahawks make Britt throw his first interception of the entire playoffs. He sees a wide open man, but what a jump! I can't even blame this on Britt. Just an amazing grab here. He sees the ball like right here and then makes the play. And they've done this before. They've tried a lot to get Cooper up the seam. It usually works out. But here the Seahawks finally get the momentum that they needed.
Yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense.
And it's a quick throw to Pinckney once again. He's got it for again a 7.
And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception. They got to be careful about developing.
All right, 2nd and 3 for Howell. Still pretty much completed, depending on Pinckney for yardage. But he's got Njigba, who makes the grab. First down now, as we're late in this third quarter. Patriots shutting them out so far. He's trying to change that narrative. And it is almost intercepted by J.C. Horn. What a defensive play by Metcalf, preventing the 3rd interception for Howell. He's throwing interceptions in, I believe, every game, or at least 2 out of his 3 games in this playoff series, compared to Britt just now throwing his first interception. Oh, and Jabril Peppers falls over as Pinckney gets 4. 3rd and 6. They need this drive. This needs to be a drive where they put up points. And I don't mean 3 points. I mean 7 points. And it's short! Metcalf makes the grab! And it will be up to the 45.
First down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 45-yard line.
And that's the end of the third quarter. Final 9 minutes. There was 0 points scored in the entire third quarter. The Patriots are 9 minutes away. They need to keep this 3-score lead in check. And they will be once again Super Bowl champions for the 2nd time in 3 years. I think it's kind of late to run the ball at this point. And the Seahawks had chances, they just never decided to. And across the middle, he misses the wide open Alexander. A huge missed throw, and now it's 2nd and 10. That would have gotten them probably into the red zone. Now they're probably forced to throw again. But they've got Alexander this time. He makes the throw. They move up to the 33. And now it's 1st and 10. And Njigba gets 8-7. They're 26 yards away from finally putting up a touchdown.
You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running.
Oh, wide open man! Alexander falls over at the 9. The blitz works out terribly. I mean, we've seen the blitz not work out for them before. And this is just Christian Gonzalez. There's no excuse here. This is Gonzalez's man, I believe. Yeah, it is. It's his. He just bites on the tight end for whatever reason. This is man coverage. And Gonzalez knows that. Just a really weird mistake from their best player on their defense. Well, actually, no, also one defensive player of the year, but whatever. Their best defensive back on their team. And now they've got a man, Alexander! Just short, he fell over again. 7 minutes in this 4th quarter now.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Alexander, breaks free! That's Walker, actually, for a Seattle touchdown. Looked like they stuffed it, but not quite. The Seahawks will make this a 2-score game. And 2 scores can definitely happen in this time span of 6 minutes and a half. What's up, JGP? It's hard to say. I don't know why. JGP. Hard name to say. This is off the tongue, really. But, Hardman looking to end this one. Maybe a kickoff return touchdown. Oh, he loses the ball! And the Patriots recover. That could have been disastrous. If the Seahawks recovered there, it would have been from. That could have became a completely different ball game if they lost a fumble here. It's poked out by who I believe to be Jamal Adams, and then just a scramble. But luckily, the 3rd string tight end Jeremy Rucker saves this for the Patriots. Super Bowl 62, we almost saw the craziest kickoff play of all time. Maybe not quite, but definitely up there. Oh, and there's a flag as Middlebrook slows down and gets brought down after 8. And it's Michael Owen who just came back from injury. He'll be first and 16. I mean, the Patriots are in danger now. Now is a 2-score game with 6 minutes to go. This game is not over. Oh, on the run! Britt got a man! It's the rookie of the year! And Britt is now 10 of 11. No passing touchdowns. 1 interception, but nonetheless, he was 10 of 11 is 10 of 11. Middlebrooks again. He's got 4.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6. Middlebrooks again. 3rd and 4. They're wasting as much time as possible. It'll be under 5 minutes by the time this next play is called.
I think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training.
They've been trying to just run the clock out, but they're going to throw here. You know who Britt's looking for! Intercepted! Devon Witherspoon! Picks off Amari Barber, and that's Britt's 2nd interception of the game, when he threw none in the conference championship and the divisional round, giving Sam Howell a chance. This is his first game throwing more than 1 pick. And is throwing to Walker. Hobbs tries to strip it away. He can't. The Seahawks defense stands tall. They have not allowed any points in this half. It's Walker again. Makes a move, and he's got a first. 28 throws for Sam Howell. They put full trust in that man. And he is sacked by the defensive back, Nate Hobbs. Ran right into Nate Hobbs. Now it will be 2nd and 20. And here is Alexander getting 14 on 2nd down, making it 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. And it's knocked away! Marte Mapu! Guarded 2 people at once. Just ran into the football here. And it just bounces off his helmet, which is enough to knock the pass off target. I mean, he didn't even put his hands up, but he does enough. What a play stop. Didn't even realize what he just did. I'm not sure, but now it's 4th and 6. Howell making adjustments at the line. No safeties deep. This could be the time to take a shot. And he's sacked immediately! The rookie, Daquan Richardson, may have just ended this. The blitz out of nowhere. I thought I see it coming. Maybe I thought it was a fake out. Middlebrooks, 1st and 10, breaks a tackle, still fighting, gets 8. I mean, 3 rushing touchdowns for the Patriots, 2 by Middlebrooks, 1 by Pittman. And after this carry, it will be 2-minute warning. And he does get the first. I think this game is all but over. Here we go. Final 2 minutes of the Super Bowl. Not looking good at all for the Seahawks in Super Bowl 62 in Tampa Bay. Some Buccaneers fans are here too. 15 yards away from making this a 3-score game again. And he's got 3 on his next carry.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
First timeout for the Seahawks. Pittman fighting, and he'll get to the 10, but then injury stops the clock. Philip McCoy, the rookie, goes to the side. Dude, just walk it off. We're trying to end the game here.
Take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
And Middlebrooks got the first. Now taking a knee. This is going to be the game. Seahawks call a timeout. They will win their 8th Super Bowl as a franchise, 2nd with Terrell Britt. And of course, since the game makes it take forever, we're going to have to wait 25 seconds before I can knee again, just to kick a field goal. And another knee. To make it a 24-7 game, put it out of reach for Sam Howell and the Seahawks. Probably one of the few Super Bowls where the game ended without a passing touchdown for either side. Maybe the Patriots-Rams Super Bowl actually ended without either side of a touchdown. Now I gotta know. The Patriots put it into unwinnable range.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it.
13-3. Yeah, that game also ended without any passing touchdowns for either side. It's the second Patriots Super Bowl to end without any passing touchdowns. Britt did it just like Brady. He wins his 2nd. Well, unless the Seahawks somehow throw another a touchdown with 25 seconds. I mean, it's not impossible. But also 4 interceptions thrown between these two QBs. Britt didn't throw any interceptions in the first 2 playoff games. Threw 2 here, but it was just the defense was too much for the Chiefs. Time running. Howell clapping, even though he knows his game is over. And now it's knocked away by Gonzalez. He wouldn't even give them one last gasp. And that will do it. The Patriots are 8-time Super Bowl champions. I'm not trying to overwrite Brady's legacy, but they're trying to rewrite it and continue it. As once again, Terrell Britt does it. Probably not going to Super Bowl MVP with his 0 touchdown, 2 interception stat line. Probably going to go with, if I had to choose Terrell Middlebrooks, but Gonzalez probably going to win. There is a Super Bowl trophy.
That's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible.
And it's a perfect 20-0 season for the first time in NFL history after going away in the divisional round last year. Britt holding that up. Seeing some of the highlights here. Kenneth Walker puts up the Seahawks' only points all day. Middlebrooks with his 2 touchdowns. Interception here. No, Kai. This was Barbara Brown at the start of the game. This is the second one for Middlebrooks. You're not going to trust the Super Bowl MVP. Player stats, Howell, 21 of 32, 203, 0 touchdowns, 2 picks. The MVP, well, the should-be MVP, Terrell Britt, 10 of 12, 111, 0 touchdowns, 2 picks. Middlebrooks almost got that 100-yard milestone, 19 for 98, 2 touchdowns in the Super Bowl. Pittman, 11 for 34 and a touchdown. Walker, 4 for 30 and a touchdown. Jonathan Pinckney had the most receptions and most yards, 7 for 71. No receiving touchdowns across the board for anybody. Sacks allowed for Abraham Lucas and Junior Byer. 10 tackles for Trenton Simpson, 8 for Jamal Adams. 3 tackles for loss for Eric Pettis, sack and a half for White, sacks for Richardson and Hobbs, half sack for Steele and Dean. 4 interceptions across the game. Porter 1, Hobbs, Gonzalez, and Witherspoon. There's actually a forced fumble by Jamal Adams as well. That is it. That is everything. The final game of Patriots franchise ends in a blowout. As we win our second Super Bowl in the franchise. Not two-peating, but still pretty cool. Yes, give me my 3 years for $5 million. I guess we got sent to the next week for playoffs, like the league history. All right, yeah. 2027 season recap. So, everyone to Nate. Wait, how did he go to Nate Hobbs? That one makes the least sense. He had like a sack and a fourth incompletion. But yeah, we won 4 awards: Coach of the Year, Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Of course, that most fraudulent MVP of all time. These are the Super Bowls that occurred in our franchise. First, the Ravens, 49ers, then the Jaguars dethrone the Eagles. Patriots blow out the Cowboys. Then the Cowboys lose again to the Chiefs. And then we take down the Seahawks. But yeah, that's a wild Super Bowl MVP. I mean, you looked at the stats. Hobbs had an interception and a deflection. I mean, a sack and a deflection. That was literally a stat line. Kind of crazy, to be honest. This is like, I just can't believe it. I really can't believe they gave, of all of our players, they gave it to Nate Hobbs. He didn't even pick the ball off. Nate Hobbs had, where is he? 2 tackles for loss. Well, he did have an interception? I'm tripping. Okay, he had a sack and interception. But Terrell Middlebrooks had 19 carries, 98 yards, 2 touchdowns, and actually had 110 total yards and 2 touchdowns. Scored 2 of our 3 touchdowns. You're giving it to Nate Hobbs with a sack and an interception. I get if you want to. I don't agree at all. But then again, Pittman had like 3 touchdowns and they gave it to J.C. Horn. So really, there's nothing you can do about it. But that is it. I know this franchise started late. It started in December, but we still got 5 seasons of. I never saved this franchise even once. You just auto saved. But that's going to be it. Probably make one more video recapping the full franchise. But I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time. Adios.